Hello Virgo, how you doing? I hope you're very well. My name is Diane and we are going to do a love reading for June, July. But it's timeless, you know, so whenever this happens to show up in your feed is when you were meant to see it. You are very, very welcome here. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out the reading. I really appreciate it. And if you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I would appreciate that very much. Okay, I just have to say what's coming up in the split here. This is someone you're in separation with. And it's because one or both of you or you have had, they had a heartbreak. All right, there was some kind of difficult ending in their past. I feel like it's them. There was some kind of difficult ending in their past that this person was recovering from, okay? This is a new deck as well. I'm just breaking it in, so excuse the kind of crappy shuffling. Let's just do it another couple of times. Could be dealing with a Gemini, a Taurus, or a Libra. Alrighty. So who is this person coming towards Virgo? Who is this person coming towards Virgo? The Seven of Cups. So this person thinks this is too good to be true, or they did think it was too good to be true. Usually, I think it's taken a long time for this to get together, because you have the Judgment here as well at the bottom of the deck, which is something, you know, the Judgment is not a snap decision. It happens very fast. It happens very slowly, sorry, like it takes a long time for a decision to be made. And I feel like with the Seven of Cups here, it's because they've been done dirty in the past in some way. There was someone in their past who misrepresented themselves, I think. Like a bit of a snake. They're really drawing my attention to the snake there. So even though they have a lot of love for you, you know, they were wondering if this is too good to be true kind of thing. They may also wonder if they've kind of imagined it here. There was also something to do with divine timing in this connection. Okay, what else about this person coming towards Virgo? Excuse me, you have the Seven of Wands and you have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this person struggled with self-confidence, okay? For one thing, they've been a little defensive. I don't know if this is necessarily just with you. I feel like it's in general. And I feel like this has come up in your readings a lot. You have the Nine of Pentacles here and you have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of this deck. So it makes me think you're dealing with someone who's very independent, okay? They like their independence, okay? I think they've probably spent, I don't know, I think they've been single for a while. I don't think this is someone who generally is in, I don't know how to say this, it's almost like a hyper independence, like with this Queen of Wands energy here, it's almost like a hyper independence, and I feel like it might come from a little bit of an abandonment issue this person has, okay? Excuse me, sorry about my throat, Virgo. Like when the Queen of Wands shows up for me, it's often because the person is hyper independent. And it's usually because someone has disappointed them in the past. Like they may have a bit of a fear of abandonment that goes way back to childhood. It may go back to one person romantically. But I think you're dealing with someone who's not used to letting a lot of people in. They could be, definitely could be Leo, or they could have Leo in their chart somewhere, but they could be also Gemini. They could be Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Probably very good looking, like very alluring. They might own their own business, this person. Very financially independent. They probably get a lot of attention. They're very warm though, like very warm, very friendly, but very fiery. You know, like it's, you know, this person would not take kindly to being told what to do kind of thing. But yeah, I feel like this person's probably been single for a while, and maybe spend a lot of time alone. You could definitely be dealing with a Leo. There's more Leo energy there. So you have the Six of Wands with this Nine of Wands. So now listen, there's a breakthrough in this, okay? So they've they've definitely, like, they have a little bit of trust issues, this person, and usually with the 9 of Wands, it's because they've been through a lot. You know, they might have had like a lot of people, they might have had issues with a lot of people, you know, like they might have had I don't know, like a particularly, they might not have a great relationship with their family or something, or because of the Queen of Wands is someone that gets a lot of attention, so they might have a lot of people like come for them. Do you know what I mean? They might have had to fight off a lot of people just for nothing really, just because they get a lot of attention, because Queen of Wands is usually very beautiful as well, or very handsome, but they're a bit of a wounded warrior, you know, but there's a breakthrough in that, okay? Like they've overcome that, especially with the 6 of Wands energy, they've moved on from that. So it's like they're ready now to have a relationship. Clarify the 7 of Cups, please. Okay, so you have the 7 of Cups with the 6 of Cups. So there's something from their past that makes this person feel like it's too good to be true with you. Could also be something, again, it could be to do with their childhood. You have the you have 2 sevens. You have the 7 of Wands clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. So it's taken this person a long time to let down their defenses, basically. A long time. Clarify this 9 of Pentacles, please. Oh my god. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles with the High Priestess. So this person is formidable. They really don't let a lot of people in. They're very independent. They're very mysterious. They're not going to be like that with you, you know, because they like you, right? But I think they don't let a lot of people in. I think they really like their independence. They you know, they like their privacy, which is something that you'll probably appreciate, Virgo, because I think that Virgos are like that too, right? They're kind of stoic. That's the best way to describe the High Priestess. Like they don't show a lot of emotions, you know, they're not reactionary. Like they probably come across as just very kind of happy-go-lucky with that 9 of Pentacles energy, but at the same time, there's something very formidable about this person. Like you wouldn't mess with them. Like they kind of give off that energy, and it's the kind of person, I don't think they let a lot of people in, you know, they don't, it's not the kind of person who as soon as you meet them they're telling you everything about themselves, which is not, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just not the kind of person you're dealing with. They could also be a Pisces. High Priestess is Pisces energy. Clarify the oh, they could do something, yeah, for some of you, like they might have their own business and it's something to do with, like, you know, the High Priestess, like something to do with the other side, you know, like, I don't know, like tarot or a medium or Reiki, or I don't know what else the High Priestess would do. Something, it would be something that they're in charge, you know, like they have a lot of knowledge on something, and it kind of looks like it's something to do with speaking as well. And they might be in the public eye, you know, with the 9 of Wands, sorry, the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Okay, there's so much Leo energy in this reading. So the Queen of Wands with the Sun. This person gets a lot of attention, and I don't think they necessarily seek it out, because that's a mistake people make about Leos, right? People are always like, ah, Leos are such attention seekers, but actually they're not. It's very similar to Gemini, like, they just get a lot of attention naturally. That's just kind of what happens, you know. It's because it's part of their remit as a Leo or as a Gemini. So I don't think this person actively seeks out the attention. I think they just get a lot of attention. You know, the Queen of Wands is someone very alluring, so they probably give off that kind of energy. But yeah, this person definitely gets a lot of attention. Very happy energy though, you know, very happy-go-lucky, like very positive kind of energy. They're showing up as the Empress here at the bottom of the deck as well, and the Justice card, so you could be dealing with a Libra, but very mature energy. They could be older than you, they don't have to be, but they're very mature, very balanced, very self-confident, this person, or they're at least going to appear that way. I think they've had problems with self-confidence in the past, but I think they appear as someone very self-confident, even if they're not actually. Very nurturing, very loving energy. They could even do something like that for a living. It's like something where they're nurturing people. Clarify the Six of Wands. All right. So very dynamic energy, and we're going to take that one too. There's that Empress still at the bottom of the deck. So this is formidable energy. Very independent that you're dealing with here. So the Six of Wands with the Magician, very like, like get up and go, very dynamic kind of energy. They may be a leader in some way. Could be Gemini or Virgo as well. They may be a leader in some way. With the Six of Wands, they're probably very well liked. And it's, again, the Six of Wands is not someone that's generally like looking for attention. It's just someone that kind of attracts it, because, you know, the Queen of Wands, like, she always has some kind of idea that she's following. Like there's always something that she wants to do. You know, there's always, it's a fire energy. They're very, you know what fire signs are like. They have a lot of get up and go. They're very fiery, very passionate about things, very dynamic. So in that sense, they tend to attract a lot of, like attention, and, you know, they're usually very well liked. The Magician is someone that I think they've worked very hard to get where they are. You know, the Magician is someone that's been through a karmic cycle, and you've started the loop again. You know, it's like they've worked hard to get everything that they need. And I feel like this person has a lot of knowledge. So that, I mean, that's something that you need, right, Virgo? Because you're very smart. You need someone that has a lot of knowledge here. And also with the Magician, that's your card as well. And it's this kind of Mercury energy of like always wanting to know things, like always trying to discover things, talk about things. You know, I think you'll have a lot of excellent conversations with this person. They'll be able to keep your attention, as well as you'll be very attracted to this person, I would say. They're probably very good looking. You have the Five of Swords here with the Nine of Wands. So this person's been through a lot. Now, I don't know if that's one particular person or if it's a group of people with this Five of Swords, but the Five of Swords is, it can be narcissistic. They might have been dealing with a narcissist or many narcissists. It's basically a situation where you are pouring time and love and money into a black hole, basically, because that's pretty much what a narcissist is. It's just a black hole, you know, and you pour like all this time and love and money in, and you get nothing back, and basically it's just a pointless endeavor. So they've left that behind. So I don't know if that's one person, like I said, or multiple people. Clarify this Eight of Cups for me, please. So you have the Eight of Cups with the Four of Wands. I want to say they're settling down, because you may very well be dealing with someone that is, like I said, they've been it's very independent, almost hyper independent, but they've kind of moved away from that, because the Nine of Wands can be somewhat suspicious, you know. But it's like they're moving away from this hyper independent energy and like, oh, I can do everything by myself kind of thing, to like this Four of Wands, like wanting to be with you, wanting to settle down, wanting to commit. And you know, the Four of Wands is building something stable. The fours in tarot are always something very stable, you know. Like this is what they want with you. They want to build a life with you here. I do think though, also, you have this Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I have to say with this person, I'm just wondering if there's an undertone of abandonment issues or something with their childhood. Childhood or past. I want to say childhood, but you know, maybe where there was this like rejection or something, because this Four of Pentacles, sorry, the Four of Wands as well, can often talk about family, like a family home. So that might be a thing for your person, like, but they're tired of being left out in the cold, like they want to be in a relationship with you, you know. Is there anything we need to clarify here? I don't know that there is. What action is the... Okay, so you have the Hermit here as well, so I didn't even get my sentence out. So you could be dealing with another Virgo, but they're definitely single. Like if that was something you were wondering about with the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles, they're definitely single. I think they really spend a lot of time on their own, this person. They might legit be kind of a hermit. Like with these three cards here and that High Priestess, I don't know. They really like to think. They think a lot. And they may also have been like they may have spent a long time alone, and now it's like they feel like it's time to come out of that, and that's kind of, you know, almost where you come in kind of thing. I don't know, but they're definitely single. Definitely someone that, you know, very reflective, very deep person that you're dealing with. What action is this person gonna take towards Virgo? Communication here, opening up, trying to, it needs to be grounded. I think this energy needs to be grounded. So you have the Eight of Wands here with the Two of Pentacles. So like this is making the decision to talk to you, making the decision to reach out to you, grounding the energy, you know. I think I'm just gonna, I don't know if there's anything else you need to know here, Virgo. That was very concise, right? We like that, don't we? I just want to delve into their past here a little bit more, clarify. Okay, the Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So you have the Moon. So there's some subconscious fears and anxieties here that come from whatever the Six of Cups energy is. It's something in their past that's caused them subconscious fears and anxieties. There's the Devil as well. So this person very much kind of gets in their own way. Could be a lack of self-confidence is the thing. Yeah, they're a little guarded. They're a little guarded, but the thing is you have this Page of Cups right underneath it here. So I feel like I just did, you know, yeah. Yeah, with the Page of Cups here, it's like they're a very playful energy. You know, you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Pisces, you don't have to be, but they're very, very sweet, very innocent, like almost naive. That's the kind of energy you're dealing with here. It's like almost like a naive energy. So because of that, I think they've learned to be kind of guarded, because maybe people have taken advantage of them in the past or something like this. But they're very, very sweet. You're going to really like this person, I think. Very energetic. They could be a Sagittarius. Like, lots of pages here. You're definitely getting a message from this person. Yeah. Like, they're very exciting. You know, they find everything, they get excited about things. Like, they're very kind of happy, like very optimistic. They always have something on the go. But at the same time, like very sweet, very innocent. So it's a nice balance, like very driven, very knowledgeable and wise, very like alluring, but at the same time very sweet and innocent. And I think with the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, they genuinely get excited about stuff. You know, like a little kid, like that type of energy, like, oh, isn't this so cool? Like, this is so interesting. Like, there's not, like, they're not jaded. I don't know what this Five of Swords is in their past, but they're not jaded by that. Maybe we could look at that quickly. What is this Five of Swords energy? Okay. There was some kind of ending. Okay. In this person's past, you have the Ten of Swords with the Knight of Cups. So some kind of painful ending romantically. with someone in their past who was a little manipulative or used them, or it was like a one-upping thing. You know, the person, it's not like they weren't interested in, like, I don't know, getting to know the person or establishing a proper relationship. It was just like a one-upping thing. You know, they could have ghosted them or breadcrumbed them or something like that. Kind of arrogant. I think they were dealing with someone very arrogant in the past. So you will be a pleasant change for them, Virgo. What would this person say to Virgo? I've just dropped half the deck. That's not useful. What would this person say to you? Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. So this is what this person's been doing. They've been getting rid of all these past negative thoughts about things that have happened in the past. I think some of it's to do with their childhood. I do think that. But they've been moving. It could also be to do with this past romantic energy. They've been getting rid of that stuff, all those, you know, negative connotations surrounding love, so that they can make room for you. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. I think this person is used to criticism with the Seven of Wands here. I'm going to put that there as well. Excuse me, with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like, I don't know, I just have this feeling, because with the Nine of Pentacles, it usually talks about someone that's not got a great self-confidence, and I think it's because they had a lot of criticism in their life. Like, they might have had a very critical parents or brothers and sisters or something. Also, I think this person has a very harsh inner critic, you know. There's been something here about self-acceptance and self-love, and that has helped. I think basically this person needed to find self-love in order for this to transform, right? Because it was like their walls were so high up. You weren't getting in. Nobody was getting in until they learned self-love, basically. What's this? You have only time will tell. And you have my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Let's get one more. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. See, again, you have this acceptance. I feel like they needed to accept themselves. Like, I feel like they needed this time that you guys have been apart to find this self-love, right? I feel like someone left them. I feel like that's what this Five of Swords and this Eight of Cups is here, because this card here talks about being physically apart. I feel like somebody ghosted them. Wow, that flew out. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. I feel like this person had a home, or they lived with someone where, and I think I said the same thing. Apologies, Virgo, my camera cut out. Like, you know, they ended up just agreeing. They didn't have a voice. They just ended up agreeing with people just for a quiet life. You know, they might have had a lot of people that shouted them down. You know, and I don't know if you've ever dealt with that, but it really knocks your confidence, you know, when people are always it's like, no, you're wrong. You know, or it's like, oh, you know, if you grow up with someone who is kind of emotionally unstable or something like this, you know, you learn to just sit on your tongue, right? Rather than like express your emotions, because you know it's just going to lead to something, you know, you like something kicks off and blah blah blah, and then, you know, it's just not worth it basically. So, you know, I feel like this person's had to, like, they've just been very, I feel like there's this thing with their family or something where they lived, where they just had to like put up and shut up, you know what I mean, just for the sake of a quiet life. Anything else this person wants to say to Virgo? You have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So I feel like this person needed some time to learn how to trust, basically. And I think they've done that, because this trust card has come out over this Six of Wands. Because the Six of Wands can also talk about delayed news. So I feel like it's been delayed, and I feel like the union was delayed, and I feel like the reason for that was because this person had to learn trust. And I feel like that was nothing to do with you. It wasn't that they didn't trust you specifically. I think they just had issues with trust. But I think you're the one that actually taught them how to trust, because you're so sweet, you know. Let's see, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So yeah, they're making a decision to reach out to you here. You have the Two of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. They're making this decision to open up to you because they know they can trust you, Virgo, you know. They know. I'm just going to get one more. That came out very fast. Yeah, Leo had this too, I think. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So this is about to kick off. You know, this is going to be happening very soon, I would say, Virgo. I also want to put it here. Like, it's two messages, so take it as what I just said. Like, it's about to deepen, like the relationship's about to kick off. Okay? But also, I feel like this person's been through a transformation, and it's been to do with their confidence. And I think you've really helped them with that. So I'm going to leave it there, Virgo. I hope this was a useful reading. Many, many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate that so much. Many blessings, Virgo. Love and light.